I ain't trying to make enemies, but the jealousy, envy leaves him inside of a cemetery. All these words are like symmetry. Civilization got so much indoctrination. Everybody going crazy like they are fucking Haitian. Ayy! Woo! Straight from the top, jump fucking top in fucking Vegas, and we going for the plot. Yeah, I'm plotting for the rumors. Yeah, you're looking for the guap, sitting on the top. Yeah, boom, 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 brah. What the fuck is up, everybody? It's your man, Fearless Dan, and we're back finally home in Canada. Tour was insane at the time of my life. I'm currently looking forward, and I'm feeling a bit of paranoia in my belly. I'm like, is that my ex? But it's highly unlikely. Anyways, I got something right off the top I wanted to talk to everyone about, and this is a topic that I was kind of exploring prior to this was a topic that one of my family members laid on me. I think I got inspired from Sigmund Freud, and it's the concept that civilization, what up guys? It was the concept that civilization was built on top of sexual frustration, and that rhymed. And of course a lot of other factors, but I strongly believe that it would be retarded to say that sexual frustration did not play a role. You see, like, I want you to picture the last time you got off, whether it was by yourself or with someone else. Okay, and remember that feeling? You feel relaxed, you feel at peace in the world. You're just like, dude, if I could die right now, it's aight. I have no problems with that. Like, literally, like, it's aight. I'm good. I could just go poof and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels good. You feel relaxed. You feel at ease. You feel like comfortable. Well, for the most part. And life's good. You're just like, damn, I want to do that again and again and again and again. So that's a lot of energy we're also expending. Sexual energy, like the most potent part of our body, is literally like down at our waist. Okay? For both the man and the woman. Because that is where we procreate. Think about it. That's how you were made. Literally, you were created from that part of your body. It's not to say that the other parts are not useful, are not valuable, or don't carry some sort of potency. It's to say that that is where the life force is, because that is where the life force creates, literally. So that's where a lot of energy lies. And over time, as I recall all my experiences, and as I've entered hard mode once again, that's right, I'm on hard mode, okay, I can't say that or I'll get demonetized. Yeah, demonetized. Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, why are you censoring your videos, Daniel? They don't understand. Like, I'm trying not to be a fry cook. I'm trying to do things on my own. And if a video gets demonetized, what happens? Like, I get a third of the viewership because of censorship, because that's just the way it works. It's stupid. It's nonsense. Anyways, so back to the topic at hand. Yo, what up? Back to the topic at hand. I'll call through my thoughts. What was I saying? So, that's where the life force is. And it builds up. It does build up, okay? We currently live in a society where we're encouraged to act on our impulses. And there are situations where that is great. Where it is good to... I know it sounds like an oxymoron. It's like, oh, it's good to be impulsive. But like, yo, you got an awesome beard. Cheers, man. He had earbuds on. He couldn't even hear me. But... it's good to be impulsive at times. For instance, when you're in a social situation or you're talking to a girl where you just speak your mind and you're unfiltered and it's raw, it's authentic, and people can feel your inner child. But at the same, like on the same token or on the same note, being impulsive, for instance, with PMO or with, you know, images on the screen on select websites where that arouse you. This is like the Disney era of YouTube. It's so funny. You know, being impulsive in that matter and getting yourself off all the time and eating junk foods and making dumb decisions and binge drinking and binge smoking and all that stuff, that's where the problem lies. And you'll notice that you'll need more sleep, that you'll feel more exhausted, that you have less mental focus, and a bunch of other stuff. I could talk about it all day. And that's not just because of conserving the sexual energy. That's a lot of other factors, like your entire lifestyle in general, which is like a 10-hour video, maybe like 10-year long, honestly. But you know, it's important. What up, brother? How you doing? I thought that rock was your dog for a second, dude. I was like, what the fuck? So, what I'm saying is the life force is real, and sexual energy does compile, and it's potent. Now, there are other like factors that have gone on to like build civilization and whatnot. What up, guys? How's everybody doing? The sun is out. It's a good day. I'm talking about how civilization. What up, brother? Talk about how civilization was built off sexual frustration. Cheers. So, Jesus, this is going all over the place. It's great. It's awesome. It's a really good day, guys. Where the fuck was I at? There were a lot of other factors, like just the ideas of humans and our intellect, and just how we were growing in general, and our ideas in all parts of life, in terms of like, this is how we should behave, and this is how we should live, and this is the way we should present ourselves. There's so many factors that it's a lot, and I don't recall them all to present right now, because I want the focus to be sexual frustration. Because there was tons of emperors of the past, and you know, warlords of the past, whatever you want to call it. For example, Marcus Aurelius, who believed in conserving the sexual energy and limiting the amount of women you sleep with. You know, back then, it was pretty unlikely that people were getting themselves off, because, you know, socializing was extremely normal, and human interactions weren't that difficult, because, you know, there wasn't so much technology in the way. A lot less hermits. It depends, but so you have people of the past, like for example Marcus Aurelius, who advocated that we, you know, conserve our sexual energy when he was talking about like the end bits of his life, and he was journaling. Like, that was something that he was saying that it gave him a lot of power. And Sigmund Freud also mentioned, he's like, civilization, I'm paraphrasing really hardcore here, but basically Freud was saying that sexual frustration and everything is like basically sex, but sexual frustration built society, built civilization. Because if you can't output this through the normal means, where you're like with a woman or with a man or whatever your endeavor may be, there's so many rhymes in this video, this is great, man. Whatever your endeavor may be, whatever it is you're doing, your output is like normally blocked. What do? Well, the energy then like literally goes up your spine and into your head, and you gain like a fucking boost, like World of Warcraft buff. And we start working at things, we start taking action more effortlessly, and we start creating ideas, become more creative. Like, who the hell thought of creating that thing over there, like that big castle? What the hell is that? You know, like what is that? How was that created? Who had the thought of that thing? And then the people who willed themselves to create it and make the blocks, and it's really insane. Even these pillars here, like, what is all this shit? You know what I mean? Like, take a moment to look around you and think like, okay, what is like natural here and what is like man-made? Because a lot of it's mind-blowing if you really take a moment to just be like, wow, what up, brother? I like your chain, bro. And like, yeah, it's beautiful. So that is ultimately my claim. Civilization was built off of nofap and other things, but nofap played a big factor. Not the entire picture, not even the majority. I'm not gonna say it was the majority of it, but it played a really big factor. Oh, I'm gonna make my way back. Are there any other points I want to say here? So my closing thoughts here is that when you conserve your energy and your sexual energies, what happens is it transmutes and transfers. It has no other option. You can't do anything else with it when you're conserving it. And if you're living in a society that is highly conservative, where you can only basically have sex with one person at a certain age, you know, for the rest of your life, you know, think about marriage, okay? If I'm going to be married to somebody, and let's say let's say it's normal to get married at 25, up until then, I'm expected to be celibate. I'm expected not to be lewd and degenerate. I'm basically expected to be a virgin till 25, and not, you know, dabble into devil's work or anything that has to do with being liberal with my body, right? Right? So, what does that do? All that energy, where's it gonna go? It's gonna go somewhere. It's gonna manifest into something. We're gonna create. We're gonna use it to create. So, that's that, guys. These are my thoughts. This is my belief. This is why I believe, no fat played a role, because there were definitely times in life and up until here where humans became a lot less sexual, and there was the whole shaming part of it. Now, I'm not pro shaming. I don't believe in shaming sexuality. I believe in responsibility, of course, but I don't believe in shaming, your sexuality and feeling ashamed for doing some sort of sexual endeavor unless it involves something that isn't right. And how do you define that? When you're breaking someone's will, when you're limiting someone's will, for instance, rape, right? Some sort of assault. Those things aren't right, and if you don't feel ashamed about that, there's something wrong with you. But that aside, there were definitely long periods of time where we were in like sexual droughts, and that energy went into everything you see around you, and everything that you don't see as well, right? So that's that. If you watched thus far into the video, smash up the likes. I'm back, I'm at it, feel amazing, the sun is out. I'm definitely gonna make videos about the entire tour and like my end of it. I just got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of photo editing to do. I got a lot of videos I gotta dish out for my client, and a lot of other stuff. But don't worry, I'm not forgetting about you guys. I'm gonna take care of you. It's the Fearless family. Down below, you're gonna see a link to free training, guys. There's only like 12 days left until I take this training down. I'm not joking about that. It's not a marketing ploy. Okay, I'm not no Ty Lopez here. After those 12 days, I am literally taking that down, potentially forever. It depends on, if people keep negging me like, oh, Daniel, please bring it back. Because the main reason for that is I don't want to reward, procrastinators. I don't want to reward lazy people. So it's only going to be up for about a week in a couple days. And basically in this training, you will find like 3 videos, right? It's a 3-video training series, and it's basically going to give you the knowledge that I learned through my journey, my long streaks, the 500 days of normal mode, my 120 days of hard mode, the lessons I learned from my brother who's currently on a 5-year streak. I'm giving you those lessons that we learned, and this is stuff that a lot of people in the community don't really understand, and they also don't understand the approach and how to like actually make this a proper lifestyle. A lot of the mentalities that people are adopting are having a backlash effect, and they don't see it in the moment, but it happens over time. So I just want to give a simple solution. It's not like I'm going to label this as hard science. This is my way of doing it. This is what worked for me, and as I've given it to others, it's been working for them. And people have already dabbled into it, and they're seeing some awesome results. So I'm really happy about that, and that's why, at the end of these videos, I'm like, yo, check it out. It's working for other people. It's completely free. I'm not charging you a penny for this training series, so you don't have much to lose. You can literally get access to it in 30 seconds. It's down below. Once again, check that out. And that's everything, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.